A pleasant day, everyone. So we're Group 2 presenting the concept map entitled the urea cycle. Here we are going to tackle the flow of how it become a urine. What are the processes behind that? So the urea cycle is a vital process, also known as urination cycle. It is the process by which the body removes waste and excess fluids through the urine production and elimination. This complex process involves the kidney filtering waste from the blood, the bladder storing urine, and the urethra expelling it from the body. A healthy urinary cycle is essential for maintaining proper bodily functions, overall health, and preventing diseases. So let's start understanding the flow of a urine cycle. So in the first process po, May will discuss it po.
Okay po, for the first step is the protein ingestion. Ibig sabihin po, kapag kumain tayo ng like may protein, it directly impact the urea cycle po. Here's why dietary proteins po are broken down into amino acid. Ngayon po, kapag amino acid are metabolized na, they produce ammonia po, which is the NH3 as a waste product. And now, the second starting point naman po is the process begin with toxic ammonia and carbon dioxide. These two molecules po combine to form carbamoyl phosphate. Look at the concept map po we have our carbamoyl there. This step po requires energy which is supplied by two molecules of ATP. For continuation po, rows will be in po to further information.
Then, the first combination, carbamyl phosphate, then combines with an amino acid called ornithine. This reaction creates citrulline. Think of ornithine as a carrier molecule that gets the process started po. After that, the outside, the citrulline, then moves out of the mitochondria into the cytosol na po. And now, Claire will discussing the second combination po.
So the second combination naman po, in the cytosol, citrulline combines with another amino acid, aspartate. This steps also uses energy from ATP and creates a new molecule called arginine. This is an important step because it brings in a second nitrogen atom to form the final urea molecule po. So ngayon po, maghihiwalay na sila. Arginosuccinate then splits apart into molecules, fumarate and arginine. The fumarate molecule is sent off to another energy-producing cycle in the cell, the citric acid cycles to be used there, linking these two important processes. Basta po dito ay paghihiwalayin lang yung sa arginosuccinate na magiging fumarate and arginine. Magkahiwalay na po sila doon. Yun lang. And for the final step, Nika will continue it po.
So now the final step. The remaining molecule, arginine, is the final step. An enzyme cuts the arginine molecule to produce urea na po and regenerate ornithine. The newly created ornithine molecule is then transported back into the mitochondria to start the cycle all over again. So, pagkatapos po mag-produce ng urine, nabalik na po ulit sila sa dati na process. So, paulit-ulit lang po siya para mag-produce ng urine natin.
At the same time, the cycle's key molecules are ready to go back to work. This entire process is crucial for preventing a dangerous buildup of ammonia and keeping your body healthy po. So now let's talk about the physiological and clinical notes related to the urea cycle po. We have the hyperammonemic neurological toxicity, urea cycle disorders, and how it becomes liver failure. So our first one is the hyperammonemic neurological toxicity. If the urea cycle isn't working correctly or properly, ammonia can possibly build up in the bloodstream. And if there are high levels of ammonia detected, it is toxic to the brain and can possibly cause neurological problems po. The second one we have is the urea cycle disorders, or also referred to as UCDs. These are genetic conditions where there is a problem with one of the enzymes inside the urea cycle. This means or pertains that the body cannot or has no ability to convert ammonia into urea efficiently, which then leads to a dangerous buildup of ammonia. And lastly, the liver failure. Since the urea cycle takes place in the liver, severe liver disease or failure can also impair urea synthesis, which is another reason why someone with liver problems might have ammonia or might have high ammonia levels po. So for the ending, Claire will be discussing the significance of understanding the urea cycle po, how it impacts our lives or individuals, how blessed we are to have or produce a normal urine in our daily lives po.
So let's take a moment to appreciate the incredible work of our body's urea cycle. This vital process cleans our system, removing waste and excess nitrogen, allowing us to produce urine. By understanding its importance, we're empowered to make informed choices about our diet, hydration, and health. So it tells us po na producing normal urine is a blessing, a sign that our kidneys are functioning properly and our body is in balance. So let's cherish our health, stay hydrated, and nourish our bodies with care. May we always appreciate the gift of health and make conscious choices to preserve it, living life to the fullest with joy. Again, this is Group 2. Hope that you learned today. Thank you.